Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends and followers. Welcome back to another live stream. We are buckled up. Yeah, very nice. Welcome to the stream, Dreeny, and welcome to all the other guys who are already here or will be watching the video later. So we are here at Bergen Airport with full ATC coverage for the moment in the 737 Norwegian colors. GSX is doing its job, or better, it's not doing its job, as you can see, and probably could have seen in the pre-phase. So let's jump into the flight sim and check what GSX is doing there. Okay, they are... Oh, they completed. Okay, nice. So it looks like the doors are not set up correctly. Anyways, yeah, there is definitely a problem with GSX here. Anyways, you can see the airport is full with aircraft. Like, every gate is taken. Very nice. Didn't saw that before. However, we're going into the aircraft, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I set the doors to close to have yeah. There is Bergen Monday, so every Monday there is full ATC coverage here at Bergen, and also on Mondays there is a Copenhagen fly-in every Monday, so yeah, we can expect full ATC coverage throughout the complete flight, or at least this is what I am also hoping for. The first thing before we're gonna have a look, no, actually we're gonna first have a look into the tablet. Here it is, the very large and long-waited for Universal Flight Tablet by PMDG. As you can see, it's quite large. What I think is quite nice, because tablets like the Phoenix one, for example, especially if you have a look on charts, is, well, kind of small, so it's sometimes hard to see anything on it. But for the PMDG tablet, it's has a nice size here. Is there basically we could turn on this lamp and also, well, whatever. For the moment there are like two apps around here, electronic flight bag and the performance tool. There is the menu button over here to get back into the main menu. You can't click the time or the Wi-Fi. There is no battery, or at least it says it's charging, but I can't see a battery. If you press the power button, there is nothing happening, so you cannot turn it off. Nice background though, with some charts. Huh? What is that? There is a QR code? I already... Wait a second. So first of all, I download the SimBrief data and check North Shuttle 962 Alpha. The North Shuttle 962 is already taken, so I had to decide an Alpha at the end. Bergen to Copenhagen, average wind, CI, cruise. Huh? What is cruise? 462? What is... Aircraft type is correct. Zero fuel weight is correct. Cruise 462. I think this is not cruise, but this is ground distance. Hi Alex, yep, very first impressions. For now it's quite okay. It's has a very nice size. Didn't have a look yet myself, so I have no idea what to expect. I found this spot here which generates a QR code. I don't know what it is. I will scan it later. Yeah, at first I thought it's Navigraph, but I already connected Navigraph through the menu system. So Yeah, so this is not cruise, but this should be ground distance. Because I think so, at least. Because the ground distance, according to the flight plan, is 464. If it's taken the data from SimBrief, I have no idea why it says 462, but for cruise, I don't think it makes any sense. Maybe it's the cruise speed in like true airspeed. I can check that, but I don't think so actually. Well, the ground speed in true airspeed is no, it's more, and also varying, so it's not even an average or something. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Bergen to Copenhagen, departure time 1940, so in about 15 minutes already. Ducaire takes you to PMDG website for an Easter egg Halloween livery from... Really? Hi Travis, by the way. And Liebeck, yes, the EFB is released for the 737 since today. Halloween livery sounds interesting. Yep, indeed. So we have a simple weather and we have a... Okay, let's see. Departure for Bergen. So this is the meter and we can select it in simple. Oh, okay. Then we got this. Okay, looks good. We have a nice little map over here where we can zoom in, zoom out. It's... Well, it's not quite fluent. Oh, by the way, there was a sim update today and it reset all my settings, like the supporting settings, so like engine damage and stuff like that. And yeah, I had to turn that back on. It's day mode and night mode. Of course, we keep the night mode at least for this flight. And lock location. Okay, so it probably locks it on the aircraft. And switch map is... Oh, okay. Ground map and Navigraph map, or like map general. Okay. So, yeah, flight plan, here it is. Fleesland to Kostrup, North Shuttle. So basically this is the flight plan we have. Navigraph charts, we can select departure, arrival, alternate, and we can also pin charts. Of course we haven't done that yet. But you know what, let's just do that. Let's just pin the airport chart, because we're gonna need that. Sit-wise, we're gonna fly the Tuxil 3 Delta probably. This one, Tuxil 3 Delta, that's gonna be our departure route, so I'll select that and pin it. Check the ref charts, nothing here, and ILS, well, we could select ILS Whiskey for runway 35 just in case we have to return. So, doesn't tablet look cheap and not what was expected based on price and time for waiting for it, or do you feel happy? I'm not yet finished. This is, by the way, the settings part. So, like, the first waypoint is the electronic flight bag. Well, there's a mistake here for the cruise. The rest is like SimBrief integration, Navigraph integration, so basically nothing new. Everything is there already. Like for the Phoenix, the fly-by-wire, do they have a tablet? I don't know. But Phoenix has, Matdoc has, so there's basically nothing new so far. Let me now first get the delivery. I mean, you know, I'm not a big fan of fictional liveries here. Happy Halloween from all of us at PMDG. Easter eggs aren't really in season on Halloween, but well, that Halloween looks really great actually. To install, download the livery file by clicking on the appropriate link below. Place the PTP file, run the PMDG, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Well, the livery itself. Let me see if I can show you the livery. pmdg.com/pumpkinspice737. Hi streaming eyes, welcome to the stream. So let me see if I can show you. If I can show you the livery. Pumpkin. Okay, so there we go. This is it. No more pictures available, but this is the livery. Looks quite nice actually. Canada flag, United Kingdom, Russia, South Africa, America. I can't see this flag. Might be Bermuda or something. Yeah, looks nice. It's a PMDG livery. I prefer to have not the PMDG up here. Without that PMDG, it would look, in my opinion, it would look a lot better. But well, so be it. So yeah, here's the PMDG, and this is the livery we will have very soon available, because of course I gonna download that. I mean, of course I want to have it. It's free, so why not? By the way, I just clicked the Halloween livery link and nothing is happening, so it's not working as per right now. Okay, so let's get back into the aircraft, because we should start to make our flight ready. So what I'm missing right now is a button to transfer the zero fuel weight and fuel stuff from SimBrief, from the flight pack, from the universal flight tablet to the FMC. This is not possible, and I have to say this is a little bit disappointing. But what I can do is, I didn't download it. Oh, Travis, the download links doesn't work either. Okay, I see. What if a performance page in tablet? Performance-wise, the tablet is good. The map zoom is not really fluent, as you can see. And oh, I think I just broke the simulator. Yeah. Mr. Matthijs, I think I found the bug, probably. Yeah, CTD, Dreamy. CTD. I'm restarting the simulator right now. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's a tablet, but maybe it's also a problem of the simulator. I can't start it. I can't start the game. Oh, now it's starting. Okay. Just took 42 seconds here to start up. Xbox Game Studios. Asobo. I now have a sound problem. Do you hear the sound like... Yeah, I think there is a sound problem here. Okay. Let me see if I can change that again. Okay, yeah, normal mode, yes. Okay. Oh, this is really annoying. Thank you very much, Alex. Yeah, well. Better not use the zoom in and zoom out button. on the tablet. I mean, maybe it was a coincidence. It doesn't look like it though, but yeah. Well, it now will take a while, so let's just talk about the flight tablet. So, what I saw until now is the flight bag, which has Navigraph charts, a map, and SimBrief integration. That's fine so far, but nothing new, nothing special. The map is obviously not usable, but whatever. The performance is okay if the zoom, like if you click zoom in, yeah. It's okay, or it's not just okay. It's fine. So I don't see any frame drop in the rest of the aircraft. And if you click a button, if it's not zoom in, then it's also very fine, reacting very fast. The second point is the performance tool. What I read so far is that you have the possibility to choose departure, arrival, and alternate airports, and to basically calculate your performance. As I said, I didn't try it yet, so I'm not sure if it's working. I don't know if there is a button to transfer the information from the performance tool into the into the FMC, or if you still have to enter it manually. I think you have to enter it manually, but yeah, I don't know. We will see it once the simulator has loaded up. I will not zoom in to the map. And yeah, so I have to say, for the time waiting and for what was promised, I mean, the tablet is not bad. Let's say it like this. For me, the most important part is the performance tool, and we will see how this will be later on. But I expected it to have, you know, more special stuff or something. Currently there is nothing new, especially if I compare it to the Phoenix. I know you don't have to like always compare it to Phoenix, and because Phoenix is like a fresh install, fresh program, while PMDG is only converting stuff. But I can always just say PMDG is like more than a year late with the tablet, and for taking 1 year, and then you just have the basic stuff. I will not say I'm disappointed because it's a free update, but still I expected more.
FS Realistic connected.
Don't worry, Alex, we're gonna check that out. I just need to start everything again, and then I should prepare everything because we have 1 hour flight, and I don't know when Copenhagen will close. I think about 21 or 22 Zulu, so yeah, we should hurry up a little bit. Universal EFB, since it will take 4 years to make another EFB for the 777, I think they will use the same UFT for the 777. So yeah, I don't think there will be like any difference. Yeah, I just hope that, you know, there will be some fancy new stuff coming in as well for the flight tablet, because as I said, it's, for me, it's just, well, for more than a year late, there's nothing special in it, and that's everything. Like, imagine the Mad Dog, for example. I know also a fresh program, but they managed to do the tablet. I think it was the first aircraft with the tablet. CRJ also from Aerosoft. So yeah, I don't see the problem behind there. Hi Mav, welcome to the stream. No, there is no release date yet for the 777. Oh no, have a look, have a look. My settings are again resetted. Good job, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Good job. I have to say, good job. Okay. Yep. No, off. Yes, on. Off. Off. Everything is off. Turbulence, realistic. Off. And this one is off. Off, on, off. Okay. Now, let's start everything up again. Real time. GSX, operated jetways, Norwegian Air Shuttle. You're too late for your scheduled departure time, so I have to reset it. Anyways, we will not do that. Turn on the battery. There it is. Battery on. Ground power is available. And we turn on the dome lights to on. Okay, so position lights, logo lights on. Window heat on. On. Auto on. Cruising altitude will be 370 today. We're not flying with FS2 crew today. We can turn on the wheel well and the wing lights for the walk around, basically. Turn on galley power. Set to enough. And that's it. Okay, so let's get back into this. Request data from SimBrief once more. Saw this tablet, I was kind of confused because first it looks not that comfortable and beautiful compared to other tablets, and second I remembered it had to be included in the price, so not the user. So yeah, it's true. The tablet was basically included in the pricing. That's also another point why it being late is not as good. However, for now it is quite fine. So it looks basic, but well, the look, I mean, it fits into the aircraft, and this is the most important, I feel. Yeah. So zero fuel weight is 54,892. Huh? Oh, 54.9. Yeah, of course. By the way, I need to restart vPilot as well. Okay. Set the frequency to something which is not taken. Okay, connected. Flight plan is there as well. Okay, get into the FMC now, because we also need to set up the RS positions. So this is the very first part we have to do. So this is the point where we've been before I click the zoom button. Now let's first set up the FMC, and then we're gonna check. We check the rest. ATIS is on 12525. 125. I always scroll into the wrong direction. 12525. And let's quickly check the ATIS.
This is Flippland Information, Quebec. I'm 1920 Zulu. Expect ILS Whiskey approach. Runway and use 35. Transition level 85. For clearance and startup, contact delivery 123.4. Wind variable 2 knots. Tab OK. Temperature 1, dew point -6. QNH 998. Nozick. Remark. Wind 1,200 feet 0 to 0 degrees 5 knots.
Okay. There's no information like information Quebec out. Anyways, so what I had here is co-route Bergen to Copenhagen. What I try is I didn't download the flight plan. Before that, you had to download the flight plan from Zimbrief, and then you can enter it into the PMDG folder, and then you can load it up here. What I'm gonna do right now is I just check if this is working. Okay. Okay, Charlie Hotel. I check that. This is working. This is perfect. Okay, wonderful. This is perfect. You don't have to download the flight plan anymore. So you can indeed enter the co-route here, the company route, and it will then enter the flight itself. This is actually really nice. Okay, so zero fuel weight is set. Reserves are 2.3. Do I have? Yeah, I have an extra 45 minutes of fuel on board. Okay. Flight level 370. Cruising wind is 239 at 54. OAT is -54 is okay. Also, the PMDG FMC is still not loading up the transition altitude from Navigraph. Now, while it has Navigraph integration, it could load the transition altitude used. But can I request that? Is that working? Let's see. I mean, I can always delete it, right? So, is there a change? There is no change, right? Ah, perf init uplink ready. Okay, so I click load and let's see what happens. 54.9 is correct. Reserves 2.7. Where is the 400 kilograms as reserve? Okay, whatever. Cost index is also not correct because it's 63 and not 6. I don't know which flight plan it loads up, but this is definitely not correct. So we just leave it as what we entered. Okay, next part is the performance tool. Okay, so let's have a look. We have takeoff, landing, dispatch, and landing en route. So basically we have departure, we have landing, and this is alternate. So we can enter import from OFP. Then it should download Billund. It doesn't. Okay, so this is not working. Great. Check if we can enter that manually. Airport ICAO is ACB, and it still has Copenhagen Kastrup. It's not changing. So select runway ID. I still have those. GAF73 select runway. Yeah, it just have the Copenhagen runways here. Do I have to? No, I don't have to enter the complete airport name, do I? No, it's not working. So this button, import from OFP, is not working. At least this is working here. But landing en route is not working. Yeah, true, Dreeny. That's true. Okay, anyways, we're at Bergen, so select the runways here. Okay, so it loads up the elevation, the runway heading, runway slope, runway length, and runway condition. I cannot change the runway length. Is there... Wow. Okay. So, I really have to say I'm disappointed about that. you don't have the possibility to enter the runway length. So you don't have the possibility for an intersection departure. So I cannot select, like, I don't know, intersection alpha 2 instead of alpha 1 to receive the information. This is really disappointing. Weight is required. Yeah, weight is entered. 62914 is my departure weight. Tap on virtual. Wait a second. What is that? CG. Okay, the CG. I don't get that from the flight plan, so I have to check that in the FMC, right? That should be in performance. Performance. Oh, by the way, block fuel is 8.2. Let's fuel up also before we forget that. 8,200 kilograms. Or actually, let's make it 8,300. I want to start the APU a little bit earlier. Where do I get the CG? Do I have to click that? 20.8? No, that's... Oh, CG over here. Takeoff CG 20.8. Okay, I see. So 20.8. Submit. Calculate. Weight is required. Yeah, 62,914.914. Submit. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so if I import from OFP and click... Oh, now it's working. Okay, I just have to re-click it, I guess. Okay, full length. But yeah, as I said, we cannot select intersection departure. But yeah, so we have acceleration height. Okay, so it probably detects NADP2. I think that should be NADP2. Flaps 5 is fine. N1 is 8919. Takeoff, so we have not reduced takeoff capacity. Cell 1053, trim 5.19, V1, VR, V2, VREF, and weight. Okay, so basically that's fine. That's very nice calculation here. And this is for me the most important part. The performance tool, that is the most important part for me. So let me just quickly see. I have to reset that view. Okay. Okay, so flaps, we set flaps 5. But I have to go here. Cell temp was 53. We have a normal takeoff, no duration, climb 2, and then we should have 8919. Yeah, well, okay, that's 0.1. It's close. It's not accurate though. So the tablet tells me 8919, and we have 89.2. Maybe that's a roundup. Because maybe it can't display 2 digits. Maybe that's a real world thing. I have no idea. So that's close enough. Fine for me. Okay, VR 37, 38, 43. Let's check. 34, 38, 43. So V1 is actually a little bit lower than what the EFB tells us. Acceleration height 3000. That's fine. Perfect. And now the V-speeds will be deleted, I think. Let's see, Tuxi 3 delta? Yeah, 3 delta. Okay. Okay, and now because time's running short a little, why is the... Oh, still 3 minutes left for the IRS to align. Okay, no problem. So we're gonna go for Bergen delivery and request a clearance because time's running short here. I want to have ATC for the arrival.
And Condor 2247 Heavy, contact
Okay.
ground 121.19 for start.
121.19 for Condor 2247, thank you.
Bergen delivery, a very good evening. North Shuttle 962 Alpha Stand 19er. We have information Quebec on board. Requesting clearance to Copenhagen, please.
Nordic 962 Alpha, flat land delivery, hello. Cleared to Copenhagen, Tuxel 3 Delta departure. Initial climb 6,000 feet at squawk 1767.
Clear to Copenhagen, Verdi Tuxel 3 Delta departure. Initial climb 6,000 feet and squawk 1767. North Shuttle 962 Alpha.
Nordic 967 Alpha, read back correct. Contact me for push, please.
I stay with you for pushback, Nordic 962 Alpha. Is my call sign Nordic or is it North Shuttle? I'm
The pilot 3 Golf Hotel, could we get the vectors?
I'm a little bit confused right now.
Departure.
It's Nordic. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. Just act as if you've never heard that I said it wrong. Anyways, let's get the lighting set, because currently we have the dome light on. That will be turned off, of course, later on. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. Can turn on the flight direct. Well, I better leave it off because the RS. Why is the RS taking so long? Still 1 minute to go. We have 1 degrees outside. Do we need icing? De-icing? No, I don't think so. It looks dry. There is no cloud. Okay, it looks dry. Okay, I wonder why the GSX profile is deleted, obviously, because it's... Or maybe I just have a wrong one for Bergen, whatever. Okay, can the RS be aligned? Okay, perfect, it is. We're gonna start the APU here to heat up the cabin a little bit before we get boarding. Do we really need to have to have boarding? No, I don't think so. Let's just leave it. Okay, perfect. IRS is aligned, so we can turn on the flight directors. We set V2, which was 143. Initial climb is 6,000, and we have an initial heading of 3-4. I should have turned it into the other direction. And then we select 349. There we go. Air condition, yeah, that's fine. We can turn off the packs. This one back to auto. Turn that back a little bit. Check cabin altitude. The cabin temperature is 10 degrees. Well, whatever. This is set. Yaw damper on. Auto brake RTO. Trim 5.19. We could check if this is 5.19 or 5.18. Well, yeah, close enough. We take that. I mean, I can't set that exactly anyway. I can just set it roughly, so maybe like this. Okay, then we set that. We go to doors. Okay, all doors are closed. Okay. Let's turn the sound on and let's open the pinned charts. Airport Bergen. Do I really? No, okay, you know what? I zoom. Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay. So we go back to Bergen delivery. He will forward us to ground anyway for the pushback. So we set a transponder 17
Pilot 3 Golf Hotel ready for start.
67.
And the pilot 3 Golf Hotel slot is gonna be in 15 minutes. So
Oh,
for now,
okay, we have a
position.
slot. Nice. And Flatland delivery Nordic 962 Alpha. We are ready for push and start.
Nordic 962 Alpha. Slot is in 8 minutes, all position.
Slot in 8 minutes. That makes it 20:08, and we hold position. Nordic 962 Alpha. Well, that's fine. That is fine. So for GSX, you know, I don't have anything to do, so I just click boarding. Okay, so. Oh, that is loud. That is loud. Oh my goodness. Get back into. Woo! No, I don't want to board the crew. By the way, where's my Sim Toolkit Pro overlay? Oh, there it is. There we go. So we just have a slot in 8 minutes. So we just wait a little bit. Oh, Ukraine International.
And the Nordic is 641. Slot is upcoming. Please get ready.
Yes. Get ready.
Oh, he's even informing the pilots that the slot is getting closer. So you should prepare yourself.
The 641 confirm straight push. If not, we need some time to fix that.
Let me check with the ground.
Can we do a straight push here? Yeah, there's no traffic behind us, so basically we could do a straight push.
Nordic 641 indeed.
Yeah, I don't know why the GSX file of the PMDG is maybe because of the update. Is something wrong? I have to re-download it, I guess. Well, that looks weird, but okay. Good thing we had a slot in 8 minutes and not like 15 minutes like the other guy who called just a second before us. But that's probably because we requested clearance. I should have done that earlier, but well, I didn't know that. There's like no remark. By the way, Bergen delivery is also streaming on Twitch. Funny fun fact. So we're basically both streaming and just from a different perspective.
Nordic 641, contact ground 121.9er. Have a nice flight. Prepare for chaos. Bye bye.
Jeg får rekommendere Nordic 641. De er klare for kaos.
Oh, the Nordic 962, like who? The person who got my call sign is over there. This is the person who got my call sign here. Just saw that. What do you mean to circus? Yeah, of course I have.
Beklager, hva sa du, Oskar?
I think the North shuttle behind us pushed in the wrong direction because he needs to go this way. Baggage loading is almost done, I think. Maybe GSX is broken. I have no idea.
And Scandinavian 328, your time has come. Push correction, contact ground 121 decimal 9er, bye bye.
121 decimal 9er, takk skal du ha, bye bye, Scandinavian 328.
This is the guy left of me. This guy is now pushing. Do you like clowns? What is your favorite show? I mean, do you like more clown show, acrobatics show with animals, or maybe something like that? A good question. I have been, like, the last time I've been to the circus is a long time ago. By the way, is it possible that I had a crash to desktop because GSS is not working? I mean, it does say baggage loading in progress, but they are not working. It's just static. And that might also be a problem why the jetway is not connecting, right? Okay, anyway, Alex, to your question. Actually, the last time I've been to circus is a long time ago, and I think clowns are just, you know, they do stupid stuff. So many people just laugh at them because they do stupid stuff, not like really funny stuff. And I mean, it's hard, of course, because they're not talking.
And Lufthansa 814, are you waiting for push?
But yeah, I personally don't really like clowns because most of them I just think is too, you know, just too flat with the humor. Aerobatics is indeed nice to see. And the show with animals as well, as long as it's. Oh well, basically it's just nice to see animals as well.
PBM 900 information Romeo request IFR to Echo November Sierra Delta.
Kenmore 9 Mike, hello, cleared 2.
Is he doing a straight push or what is he doing? Because this way he can't taxi out.
56.
Okay, so baggage loading is completed. Boarding completed, perfect.
Destination airport by Inton 2 Delta departure climb 6,000.
So we close all the doors. And we're now ready to go.
Push and start.
We'll go Kenmore 9 Mike.
We can go to APU.
Lufthansa 814, flatland delivery.
We disconnect the ground power. Ground services. Oh, by the way, haha, the most important part: set your parking brake.
962 Alpha. Hello again. Contact ground 121.9er. Bye bye.
121.9. Thank you very much. Nordic 962 Alpha. Goodbye. Okay, so switch over to ground because I really need to go now. Well, at least we have a slot, so that means that we should have ATC as well. Because otherwise they could just let us go, right? So parking brake is set, remove the chocks, ground power disconnecting, perfect. Placing ground, a very good evening, Nordic 962 Alpha stand 19, we are ready for push and start.
Nordic 962 Alpha, flatland ground, good evening. For now, hold position, pushing aircraft behind.
Hold position, Nordic 962 Alpha. Yeah, this guy, he is
Okay, then 56 whiskey at stand at 6, ready for push and start.
so let's hope that the pushback is at least working.
155, go left there, left turn.
I turn off the music now. I think we have ATC, so that's
you.
enough.
KLM 556.
Ah, okay, now he's going.
Correction, KLM 56 Whiskey. Flex on ground, good evening. Push and start approved, QNH 9999er.
There's probably QNH change. 9999. Set that. I hope this guy is leaving soon. Pushback truck's coming.
Ryder 438, tower 119.1.
Can we pressurize the hydraulics? Yes, we can pressurize the hydraulics.
Scandinavian 328, when are you ready for taxi? Just 2 more minutes, Scandinavian 328. Okay, confirm that you are standing still right now. I am standing very still, Scandinavian 328. Nordic 962 Alpha, push and start approved, QNH 9999er. Face north and push far back.
Push and start is approved, QNH 9999 and face to the north, Nordic 962 Alpha. Where's north?
And Nordic
Left.
962 Alpha, please push back far so I can get the Scandinavian out in front of you.
I can either do a straight pushback or the nose to the north. GSX is not giving me anything else.
Okay, then just push back face north.
Pushback face north, Nordic 962 Alpha. Brakes released.
Bergen ground stands at 814 at the moment of disconnecting, so would you want me to hold position?
Yeah, Lufthansa 841 for now, hold position.
Roger, hold position, Lufthansa 814.
Okay, so lights off. I think the profile is might be broke. No, it's turning fine. Okay. Okay, so let's start the engines. Packs off.
Taxi Yankee and
APU bleed is on. This is on. Ignition left. Start engine number 2.
Taxi Yankee Delta and Whiskey stand 28 Nordic 862.
N2 coming up. Oil pressure. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 20% N2, so fuel is coming in.
Scandinavian 328 ready for taxi. Scandinavian 328 for now hold your position as the aircraft beside you is pushing. Hold position Scandinavian 328.
And we start the left-hand engine. A little bit early though, but the Scandinavian wants to go, so we just hurry up a little. %, starting number 2.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes are set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Auto brake is set to RTO. Engine 2 is coming up.
Just on ground, riktig god kväll, Lima November, Oscar fortsatt request start.
Lima November, Oscar Foxtrot, flash on ground, good evening. Start approved, QNH 998.
Start approved, QNH 998, Lima Oscar Foxtrot.
Start valve off. Okay. We keep ignition on because the weather is quite cold. We'll go to the generators. Get the APU off. Turn taxi lights on. Oops. Turn taxi lights on. Landing altitude is
Disconnected.
166, so just in case we need to return.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Packs on. And turn on the pressurization again. Okay. Flaps 5. Do a quick flight controls check. Full up, full down, full left, full right, center, and the rudder, full right, full left, center. Okay. Verify takeoff speeds. Yep, okay. Flaps 5 coming in. Flaps 5 green light. Nordic 962 Alpha is ready to taxi.
Nordic 962 Alpha, via left, turn out. Taxi Mike, Golf and Yankee, holding point runway 35.
Holding point runway 35 via Mike, Golf, Yankee, and we do a left turn out. Nordic 962 Alpha. Okay.
Scandinavian 328, follow the Norwegian 737 on your right, to holding point runway 35.
Follow the Norwegian on my right to holding point runway 35, Scandinavian 328.
What is going on? I can't taxi. Are the chocks installed? No.
KLM 56 Whiskey, request taxi.
Brakes released.
KLM 56 Whiskey, taxi via Whiskey, hold short of.
Okay, now we can. Oh, I was just afraid for a second here.
Taxi via Whiskey, hold short of Mike, KLM 56 Whiskey.
Lights are all on. We don't need anti-ice for the moment. So we taxi left out, Mike, Golf, and Yankee. There we are, Mike. Left is clear and right is clear.
Lima Oscar Foxtrot, would you like Yankee
LNAV.
35 departure?
VNAV.
Nei, vi tar rullebanen i arbeid.
There's our company, our sister basically, Nordic 962.
Taxi Whiskey, Delta and Yankee, holding point Alpha 6.
Yeah, that's right. You mean up here, right? Yeah, that's really nice.
And Lima Oscar Foxtrot, while you taxi, set scope 3156.
Yeah, and you can see here we are moving as well.
Taxi, set scope 3156.
Very nice, very nice.
Det är för mycket för trenden och håll styr på två ting samtidigt.
Ja, vi håller det, ja. Förstår vad vi får där.
Take back KLM 56 Whiskey. Follow the Scandinavian E320 on Golf to holding
Is
point
there-
runway 35.
Where is my... Is the tablet... I can't see a reflection on my side.
A320 on Golf to holding point runway 35. KLM 65 Whiskey.
Melbourne ground, good evening. 10 more, 9 mic, request push and start. Standby, break, Nordic 962 Alpha. Contact tower 119.1.
119.1 Nordic 962 Alpha. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye, break, Scandinavian 328.
Goodbye, break.
Tower 119.1.
There.
119.1, Scandinavian 328, bye-bye.
KLM 56 Whiskey, tower 119.1.
Bergen Tower, very good evening. Nordic 962 Alpha at Yankee, ready for departure.
Nordic 962 Alpha, hello, line up and wait, runway 35.
Line up and wait, 35, Nordic 962 Alpha. Okay, runway entry procedure. Lights on.
Flesland Tower, god kväll, Scandinavian 328 on Alpha 9 behind the Norwegian.
Ignition left.
Scandinavian 328 for Santaro, good evening.
Mode flight. Packs are all on. Looks good. Approach path is clear. There is a traffic coming in, but it's clear. This one is clear.
Tower, good evening. KLM 56 Whiskey on frequency.
There is the departure in front of us. And that's it. We're waiting here. TCAS on.
Ryanair 438, contact us on approach 121.0, Quay.
TARA. And we also turn on terrain radar. Okay, so you just turn your head too fast, so I can't see anything. Like a reflection. I mean, why would it reflect? Because it shines to me, so can't see. Oh, nice.
Tower, good evening, November 233, Charlie Lima, ILS Whiskey 35.
November 233, Charlie Whiskey Flight Tower. Hello, continue approach 1 departure.
I can turn on the auto thrust.
962 Alpha, wind calm, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 35, Nordic 962 Alpha. 50% stable. Set takeoff thrust. Release the brakes. Forward pressure. Come on. Forward pressure. And I just have to double check. 80 knots. Look at that runway slope here. That looks nice. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. There are northern lights back there. Northern lights. Have a look. Northern lights over Bergen.
We can do west. Nickname 62 Alpha, contact first approach 12 on decimal 0, break, November 233 Charlie Lima, wind calm, runway 35, cleared land.
Runway 35, cleared land, November 233 Charlie Lima.
Over to Bergen approach 121 decimal 0, Nordic 9612. Thank you very much, goodbye. Bergen approach, a very good evening. This is Nordic 962 Alpha. We're on the Taxel 3 Delta departure, passing 2,900.
962 Alpha, full way from Torch speed 250 knots or less, climb flight level 250.
Climbing flight level 350, speed 250 knots or less, Nordic 962 Alpha.
962 Alpha, correction, speed climb flight level 170.
Climbing 170, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Nordic 225 Yankee, we are good, clear LS Whiskey number 35.
Clear LS Whiskey, runway 35 Whiskey approach.
Flaps 1.
Nordic 2 Yankee.
No more northern lights.
62 contact Polaris control 121 decimal 550.
Oh, wait a second.
550, roger 962, thank you.
Oh wow, didn't understand it. It should be this one, 12155 maybe. Oh, I don't know. I just leave it and wait until he contacts me. Flaps up. Fuel in the center tank. So we turn off the left center tank. Left engine remains on. Right. Okay, perfect. And have a look there, northern lights. Northern lights over Bergen. Data. Nope. Is there a way?
Bergen approach for briefing, Philadelphia 61 approach
No, it's not. Okay.
55.
Okay, there's no altitude restriction, so we just climb. Oh, and go.
3000 to 3000 to establish.
3000 and Nordic 2 Yankee.
1483, turn left heading 090.
And we can release the cabin crew.
KLM 347, heading 090. I'm going to take you through the localizer. 090, KLM 347. Ryanair 438, clear direct to Mexi.
Direct to Mexi, Ryanair 438.
There's down there is Bergen.
Okay, contact Polaris 121 550.
121 550, thank you, Ryanair 438.
153, turn left, thanks, 050.
050, Canada 153.
Brabants 138, cleared approach, information Romeo.
I just have to take care now about the speed, because we're
926 Alpha, contact Polaris Control 121.550.
121.550 Nordic 9612. Thank you very much, goodbye.
Brabants 138, speed 220.
12155.
Brabants 138. Transavia 61 Bravo, speed 250, descent 6000, KH 999er.
Below climb flight level 350.
Landing flight level 350, Ryanair 428.
Well, it's different. Most of the time it's green. Polaris Control, a very good evening. This is Nordic 962 Alpha. Climbing through flight level 123 and speed 250.
Nordic 960 Alpha, Polaris below climb flight level 370.
Climbing up flight level 370, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Nordic 962, clear light Alpha Alpha Lima.
Okay, direct Alpha Alpha Lima,
37.
Ryanair 438, clear direct to
370.
Revex.
Direct Revex, Ryanair 438.
Nordic 960 Alpha, no speed restriction.
No speed restriction, Nordic 962 Alpha, thanks. Okay, time to speed up. Get into the N1 and delete climb 2. We just want to set climb, or we can actually stay on auto as well. Of course I didn't start a chrono. Why do I keep forgetting that? What do you mean green tail? It's a white tail. It's just a white tail without a picture.
Finnair 943, report up time speed to approach frequency 121.0. Report speed to approach.
Is that normal or is that a bug? Is that normal that you have like this cake slices here? Or is this a bug? I don't think it was before that. By the way, auto brake can be turned off. Don't need that.
Scandinavian 235 back in cockpit.
Scan 235, roger. Ryanair 9985, identification services terminated. Scottish is closing, so there's no further DC. Monitoring come on to do that flight.
Yeah, it's green. It's most of the time green. Most of the time it's green and blue. I think red is not
Ryanair 9985.
is not too much. By the way, I can turn off the lights. And above 10,000 we can turn off the seat belts as well. Oh god, I keep forgetting a lot of stuff here. Okay, so next part we gonna go for arrival. By the way, we don't need to pin that anymore. So we go for, oh, by the way, alternate. Here it finds, here it finds Billund as alternate, but well, yeah, it doesn't in the. Haha! There is a bug. Look at that. I can't stay at the arrival side because it turns me back. At least as long as I'm on the star. We're flying the.
Nordic 962 Alpha, clear direct Zulu Oscar Lima.
Clear direct to Zulu Oscar Lima, Nordic 962 Alpha, thanks. So we're flying the TESB 3 Charlie. Should be this one. TESB 3 Charlie, we're coming in here. And we expect runway 22 left. So basically, yeah, we go here to a Bergen and then continue on heading of 3037. And then we expect ILS 22 left. This is what we expect, but not via Kastrup. but via vectors. And then we have the airport and the parking stands. Okay, so pin charts. Oh, okay, so we can enter. Apparently we can enter.
Polaris Control Scandinavian 328 climbing flight level 290.
Scandinavian 328 Polaris, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290 Scandinavian.
So you can't type in here, but you can at least. Oh, maybe if you. Okay, wait a second. Pin star, ENBR star. So if I pin that. Oh, okay. So you can like show that or do it. Put it away. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we keep that. Yeah, unfortunately, I put the gear down. Never thought Billund is a nice airport, but I remember your stream when you did a party from there and liked this. Yeah, Billund is really nice. It's fairly small, but they have a lot of traffic. Actually, I've never heard Billund before. I was flying for.
Direct call week right now, 43.
I think it was Condor VA. Yeah, I've never heard Billund before. And I really thought it's like a small airfield for like, you know, private aircraft or something. But it is actually a really nice small airport, but still large enough that like A330s can depart and land there. Oh wow, Polaris is a voice text only because voice is down. Well, at least that's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah. So, okay. Let's check because I was a little bit... we can turn on the dome lights again. I don't need it to be so dark. We have an aircraft in front of us, actually. We can see it here on the TCAS. It's roughly 10 miles ahead of us. Over here. Only 600 feet above us. 600 feet above us. And this is actually, let's see. That is the Ryanair, who's also going to Copenhagen. If I'm not mistaken, Billund was, how to call it in English, the main airport of that airline, at least for the MD. Yep, that could be. That could actually be. But yeah, I have to say, before I know you, Alex, I wasn't flying the MD-80 as often. I can remember that I had the MD-82 for FS 2004, also from Leonardo, and I was like, you know, I've never watched any tutorials on YouTube. I mean, back then I don't even know if there was something like YouTube, but I've never read any manual, and most of the time I had a departure warning, and yeah, sometimes I was able to depart, and sometimes I think I set the trim wrong. Because basically I don't set any trim and then I wasn't able to depart. By the way, while we're on text, I can open the music again. Yeah, That was also a problem I had, actually. I also had problems with the engine fire during takeoff because I just did full thrust, and yeah, well, you know what happens if you give full thrust during the departure, right? Actually, I thought about, but I'm a little bit afraid to do it. You know, there is
Nordic 962, this is Polaris, ready check.
Go ahead.
no. I thought of doing another drop air flight into Paro, because there is the Latin VFR A319 with the Horizon simulation mod, which is a fairly nice aircraft. But the latest news tell us that the Horizon simulation will not support Latin VFR A319 anymore, so there will be no more updates.
Nordic 962, contact Polaris Control, 118.
And I'm a little bit afraid that the money spent on the Latin VFR might be lost. So, well, not lost because you can at least fly at the actual state, but yeah, without updates. I don't know. Actually, I would really like to do another emergency stream. You know, like with the AMD maybe. Simulate. There is a program. I have it since a long time called. What is it called? Run failures, which simulates failures from like radio failures, hydraulic failures, navigation failures, engine fires, engine loss, whatever. Basically anything. And I know that the MatDoc is really good simulated. So the thing is, you can start it like this run failure, and you can set a percentage how likely it is that the error occurred. And if you set any every error to, like, I don't know, 5%, I don't know how they sum it up, because if you set it to 5%, it's not even reaching 100 overall. But you never know which error you might get and when it will appear. Like, it can be after, I don't know, 180 seconds in the flight. It can be after 2 hours in the flight. It can be at a certain speed or certain altitude. So you never know when this will happen. It can be happening at V1, maybe shortly below V1, or maybe above V1. You never know, and that's very interesting. Yeah, that's true. So with these run failures, it's not possible to select a random error. So you can only say start failures, and then you will receive something. You don't know what, and you don't know when, but you know you will receive it. Unless it's, for example, happening at an altitude of, I don't know, 35,000 feet, and you're not climbing to 35,000 feet, then of course you will not encounter it. But yeah, actually I am missing a program which simulates random errors which does not occur. Like, for example, in the Phoenix, I set the random, I set the error messages or failures to realistic and random, and I've never had one. Never. Nothing. Not even like a, I don't know, like a navigation fault or nothing. And for the MatDoc, you can select the engine rotations or the engine age, but I don't think you can set something like navigation age or something. Like, I'm not sure if you can set the time between the last checkup, you know.
Unicom, Scandinavian 1777, hey do.
So because in the past all the failures I had were produced by myself because I did something to the MATOC at least, which is not good for the airport aircraft.
56 whiskey at level 170 inbound OMX.
Climb 56 whiskey, Bravo, hello. Climb flight level 350, direct T-PAN.
Climb flight level 350, direct T-PAN, KLM 56 whiskey.
I'm really afraid to touch the tablet. Performance tool, I can check the landing. I will touch it now. So expect runway 22 left, runway heading, runway slope, runway length, runway condition. Also, you have to, oh yeah, okay, landing flaps 30 is fine. PEX on, anti-eyes off, import the weather. I hope this is refreshed. I don't know how actual this is. Landing distance, well, it's basically the runway length. Quick turn weight. What is the quick turn weight? Oh, I think for a high-speed turnoff or something, you must be at 86 tons or less. At least that's how I understand it. And well, that's not even possible because the maximum landing weight is only 66 tons. So I have no idea what that is. Okay, VREF 154. Oh, weight, landing weight estimated is different actually. I can't change it, but this is the maximum landing weight. That's not the actual weight. Yeah, see, and that's the point. Landing weight is 59.7. Yeah, see, so this is the gross weight we're gonna land with. And the EFP gives us this. I don't know what weight eyes and quick turn weight is. It is even wrong, so I don't know. And VREF 154, that's way too fast. I mean, yeah, of course, that's with a landing weight of 86 tons maybe, or with 66.3, the maximum weight. That might be 154, but we're not landing with 66.3, so this is definitely not correct. Yeah, and I can't change it. So, Mr. PMDG, there is another mistake. I remember when you lost engine over the Greece and flying in Alaska. You weren't ready for that, so there was no pre-planned actions. You did solve problem right there. No, yeah, that's true. That's true. I really like that as well. Absolutely. But it's happened too rarely. You have to fly too often. And as I said with the Phoenix, for example, I didn't get any failure.
Polaris control, hello, Scandinavian 45 Charlie, flight level 300.
45 Charlie, Polaris, hello, pass to 3 Papa arrival, descend when ready, flight level 100.
ILS, pass to 3 Papa arrival, flight level 100, runway 35.
Oh, was that for me? I was not listening. I'm sorry. Polaris Control for Nordic 962 Alpha. I'm very sorry. Was there a message for me? I had some sound problems.
Negative.
Thank you. But I will be contacting either Copenhagen or Polaris very soon. Well, there's not too much actually going on in Copenhagen, at least according to Volanta. Let's see. For me as a viewer, it doesn't even matter. You will crash or survive. It's cool anyway. Some streamers often worry about look pro, look skillful, be a master, but for the key fun is true. Well, as I said, I mean. That's just me, you know. I like to be as realistic as possible. So for me, it of course is.
Nordic 962 Alpha, contact Polaris Control 118, that's 975.
Over to Polaris Control 118-875 Nordic 962 Alpha. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So for me, it is always very important to be as realistic as possible. But I can totally agree with you. Even if I crash. Like for example the Kai Tak thing. Actually there is still a Kai Tak landing in the MD-82 open, right? But it was still fun, and I learned a lot. For example, during a go around, don't give full thrust, at least not for longer than 5 seconds or something. I mean, I don't really get the why it's even possible to give full thrust, but yeah.
Anchor 310, fraction 3000. Nordic 3233, clear direct Kelly. And direct Kelly in Nordic 3236.
Polaris Control, a very good evening. Nordic 962 Alpha, flight level 370 inbound Kovik.
Nordic 962 Alpha, caution, similar call sign on frequency with call sign Nordic 632, and good evening.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, the laugh to non-standard stuff is sort of addiction, and to start off the end from my experience. Yeah, okay. Of course, go ahead.
Nordic 9 Juliet Lima, contact us approach 120.45, bye-bye. 120.45, Nordic 9 Juliet Lima, come Nordic 962, contact Copenhagen 126.050. Contact Copenhagen 126.050, Nordic 962, thank you. And then that's Column 340. 340, pass the message. And next move complete Column 340. Okay, watch out. Nordic 36 Charlie, contact Copenhagen 126.050. Frequency again, fraction 30. Negative, Nordic 36 Charlie, contact Copenhagen 126.050. 126.050, thank you, Nordic 36 Charlie, bye-bye.
This is, by the way, the seat where I love to sit when I'm flying, right behind the wing, so that you can see the wing, the landing flaps, the winglets, if there are ones, if there are winglets, and that's what I love. There are some polar lights again, I think, on the on the Ryzen here. Now it's very quiet again. I just stopped the music because I thought, well, you have a lot of ATC, but yeah. Well, let me quickly set the arrival, just because. Let me just quickly set that.
Nordic 542, Polaris low, plan flight level 280. 280 Nordic 542. Skyrim 42 Lima, press taxi. Skyrim 42 Lima, taxi order for Alpha, 1 with 03 by Yankee. Taxi order for Alpha, 03 by Yankee, Skyrim 42 Lima. Ryanair 438, Polaris.
Ryanair 438, go ahead.
Ryanair 438, contact now Copenhagen 126.050.
126.50, thank you, Byron, 438.
Nordic 3233, Unicom 122.
Well, some really strange call signs. The Ryanair is, by the way, cruising at flight level 350 down there to the right, left. Where is it? Okay, not visible, but we have him on the Takeoff down here. There he is. By the way, can set the weather radar to low. In operating, see tech lock. Okay. So we can set that to where is the point where you can set it to above or below? Or is it just pointing to
fraction 300 hotel, Unicom 122 display.
Or is it just showing
Unicom fraction 300 hotel, thank you.
all of them anyway? I feel like a little lost, you know? I'm flying PMDG or like the 737 so often, but I still don't know where to set that. That's weird.
126, that's 1050, bye-bye.
126.050, KLM 340, bye-bye.
Nordic 642 Alpha, contact Copenhagen, frequency 126, that's 1050, bye-bye. Nordic 642 Alpha, contact Copenhagen, 126, that's 1050, bye-bye.
I'm just listening at it if I was about to
Nordic
call.
642 Alpha, Copenhagen, caution, Polaris.
642 Alpha, that's not us.
Question, Nordic 962 Alpha, Polaris.
Go ahead for Nordic 962 Alpha.
Nordic 962 Alpha, contact Copenhagen, 126, decimal 050.
Over to Copenhagen, 126, decimal 050, Nordic 962 Alpha. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Okay, so
Polaris, riktig god kväll igen, Nordic 31 Fox. We are passing 140 mot 210 inbound.
what was it? 12105? No, 12605.
310 Nordic 31 Fox.
Polaris Canary 4 to Lima, holding Alpha 03, fully ready. 4 Lima, clear takeoff from 03, wind calm.
Reach 6 Alpha, departure runway 27, squawk 0244, QNH 997, Ryanair 6343. Ryanair 6343, read that correct.
Copenhagen controller, very good evening. This is Nordic 962 Alpha, flight level 370.
Nordic 962 Alpha, Copenhagen, you identified. Break, Scandinavian 6 Echo Foxtrot, contact Polaris 118.875.
Well, I'm identified. That was fast. Okay, so Alex, what did you write? Let's see. First, I was happy to just fly, then it became boring, so I started to participate in online events. It became boring too. I discovered that difficult airports, then just normal approaches and landings were not enough already. I was looking for some challenge. I wanted to impressions more promotions, but there are limited numbers of difficult airports, so I started to look for weather. Then emergency within MV80, and then everything became boring, so I discovered air sport. When all the sporting, flying, rally, racing and aerobatics became something I already tried, I found there's nothing really left and I quit virtual flying. This is why I'm saying that at the emergence of a sort of start of the end. Well, yeah, see, and I'm at the part where even normal landings are still very interesting for me. It's still a lot of fun. I just, you know, I've always wanted to be a pilot, and the simulator is a possibility for me to pretend I am a real pilot. So basically, it's the fulfillment of my dream job when I was young. So for me, of course, there are times where I think it's boring because I can't decide where to fly, which aircraft to fly or something. But overall, I still love the normal part, and it's never boring for me. So I don't need the, you know, fun stuff. But I totally understand what you mean. So sometimes there is, you know, if you have like, you know, something different. So I'm happy I'm still at that part and not at the beginning of the end. And I'm always thinking of building my own home cockpit as realistic as possible. But I'm just not very good, not very talented in handcraft, so yeah, that will probably be either still remains a dream, or I have to buy a real cockpit, like a simulator cockpit, which I don't know is too expensive.
Unicom 122, that's mate.
Unicom 122, that's mate. Scandinavian 462, thank you.
Ryanair 2 Golf, contact Polaris 118.875.
118.875 for Polaris, Ryanair 2 Golf.
And Scandinavian 116, request climb.
Scandinavian 1216, climb, flight level 250.
Climb 250, 1216.
Scandinavian 459, descent altitude 2,500 feet. Direct Loxa from Loxa, clear Ryanair Zulu, approach runway 27.
There's actually there's a lot of stuff going on also in Oslo. And there's also a nice weather coming in.
100 feet on the cleared ILS Zulu approach, runway 27, Scandinavian 459.
Ryanair 76 November Foxtrot, Unicom 122, test mate.
Good for you then. Seems you're in a better situation than me, speak in terms of keeping up the interest of flying. You see, I'm kind of a person who has passion to challenge, or I don't know. Yeah, see, I mean, I like that, like for in between, but I pretend, or I just, you know, like to pretend I'm a real pilot, so for me, it can't be as realistic as possible. Especially during streams, I personally, if I fly offline or off stream, I'm spending much more time on flight preparation, like weather and charts and stuff like that. I'm reading like the noise abatement procedures and stuff like that, which I always, you know, skip in, which I always skip in. Online. So yeah. By the way, Billund really have bad weather. They are even IFR. Just as a side note here. Because people, you know, they feel like it's a waste of time. So if you skip that, if you not skip that on streams, Like, for example, I can remember there was once a viewer called Alex who asked me after 45 minutes, when I did that chart stuff, why I always need so long until I'm in the air. So, but basically overall, there are always people, you know, they keep on being on stream for, I don't know, 30 minutes, but then something has to happen because they get bored.
North, looks like far from your airspace. We're just checking in with you currently at flight level 310.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I hit the trim wheel. One 126 to 126 use, perfect.
1549, stop climb flight level 320 to traffic.
Climb flight level 320 to traffic, Skinner 1549.
And we're now over Denmark already. We're passing Aalborg. Down here is Aalborg. I really like Norwegian. That's a really nice color or livery. The only thing is that, you know, it's always... Fly from Scandinavia to somewhere in Europe is always far away. That's like, you know...
Ryanair 438, coming.
Ryanair 438, go ahead.
Expedite descent 250, expedite.
Starting descent flight level 250, Ryanair 438.
Negative, expedite, traffic.
Expediting.
Hi Airdoc, welcome to the stream. I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
459, the wind is 210 at 4 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
We're getting closer to our top of descent and we have aircraft below us. We just have to take care that we're not getting in their way, or better, they do not get in our way. There's the moon again. That's nice to hear, Airdoc. Alex, did you see yesterday's arrival with the moon?
Nordic 962, descent flight level 250.
Put it down to flight level 250, Nordic 962. Copenhagen, good day, April 6 of Takeoff, flight level 3.
We had a wonderful arrival yesterday with the 2787 into Manchester with the moon rising behind us. You've probably seen the screenshots on Discord as well. I felt it was so amazing.
Thank you for great service. Have a wonderful evening and see you soon.
You too, bye-bye. Break base Scanner 1549, traffic 15 miles, US 2 o'clock, flight level 330. Continue Unicom 122 this night.
So yeah, the tablet is, I don't know, there are a lot of bugs. I hope they will be updated very soon. I don't even, let me check if the weather is updated here, or if this is also outdated. 180 at 9, 11 degrees and 999, that's fine. Okay, at least the weather is updated at least. I don't know about the weight.
962 Alpha, descent flight level 250.
Descending down flight level 250, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Copenhagen Patrol, very good evening, Clavia 51 Zulu at Grevi.
Is there a... Oh, by the way, can we request to send winds now? I mean, basically it should be possible, right?
Good evening, your 78 Papa, retrieve all the inbound para.
Eurowings 78 Papa. Sorry about that, I'm closing now. So Unicom
Forecast uplink ready. Oh, perfect.
Have a nice evening, nonetheless. Good evening.
Good evening. All stations, Copenhagen is closing. See you next time. I think approach will be online for some time on frequency 119 this morning. See you soon, bye-bye.
You better should be. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you, bye.
Now he set the frequency, but I can't remember what it was.
Copenhagen,
Should be 119.8, right?
Lufthansa 2 Bravo Lima, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 999.
So we're going to start our descent, and we will contact the controller short of Tespi.
Scandinavian 682, descent 4,000 feet.
Oh, by the way, both aircrafts here are gun. I don't know why.
Scandinavian 2, negative Scandinavian 6.
From my experience, the key factor here is the story. I can't tell for everybody. I'm speaking for myself. What I found is like interesting stories, and some other people like stories too.
Scandinavian 682, speed 2.
I think I know what you mean. You told me that already. It's just, you know, I don't want to be like a person who tells stories. I just want to be a pilot, pretend to be a real pilot, do it as realistic as possible, at least most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. And yeah, and then just enjoy flying as realistic as possible.
Serbia 29, contact final 120.2 with the call sign only.
Can you say frequency one more time, Serbia 29?
120.2.
120.2, only with call sign Serbia 295.
Yeah, of course, that's absolutely understandable.
Airbus A320, information India, flight level 211, descending.
Yeah, true, but basically I would just explain what I'm doing right now, you know, read out the charts, explain maybe what this means or something like that, you know. You had to be a guide. I thought about that as well, but that's so hard to check. Yeah, it's so hard to, you know, figure out, or not hard, but a lot of work to figure out. It's so much time effort to figure out the places.
Roger, down to 200 and the follower roughly 192.
Scandinavian 147 Manito Unicom 122, this night, good evening.
Another key factor what I found is progression of hero. If you need oh, no, that's not me. Another key factor what I found is the progression of hero. You mean like if something doing like I don't know, during an emergency or something? Or what do you mean?
Ryanair 438, descent flight level 80.
Descending flight level 80, Ryanair 438.
Nordic 962 Alpha, are you with me?
Yeah, Copenhagen Control, Nordic 962 Alpha is with you. Descending through flight level 305 inbound Tespi.
Nordic 962 Alpha, good evening to you. You are cleared inbound Copenhagen, Tespi 3 Charlie for 22 left. Descend and maintain flight level 220. Expect a small delay over Rusby at holding.
Okay, Tespi 3 Charlie for runway 22 left. Descend down to flight level 220. And we expect a small delay. Say the waypoint again, please.
Rusby.
Okay, over Rusby. So we were prepared for that. Nordic 962 Alpha.
Tank final 120.2 with a call sign only. Good evening.
So we prepare for a hold here at Rusby, actually.
United ABN 682, contact final 120.
As published, so we have an inbound course of 103.
Switchboard 688, will descend 5,000 feet,
Leg time 1.5 minutes. I don't really care about that, should be fine.
Nordic 962 Alpha, you are clear to enter hold over Rossby, but we expect just 1 minute delay.
Roger, cleared to enter the hold over Rossby, 1 minute delay, Nordic 962 Alpha. So I just do a leg time of
962 on the holding over Rossby, descend and maintain flight level 100.
in the hold over Rossby, descend to flight level 100, 962 Alpha.
096. That was 2 at a time, just to be absolutely sure. Nordic 962, confirm holding.
Hey, firm, enter on the hold in Rossby and descending flight level 100, 962.
Thank you, Scandinavian 16, what's the negative? Scandinavian 1216, descend to...
Oh, maybe that was not for us.
Lufthansa 2 Bravo Lima, descend 4,000, speed 220.
Descend 4,000, speed 220, Lufthansa 2 Bravo Lima.
Switchboard 688, will descend 4,000 feet, speed 220 on conversion.
Switchboard 688, Echo descending 4,000 and speed 220 now. Switchboard 688 Echo.
Ryanair 438, descend 5,000 feet, 289.
So is there a speed of 214 in the hold?
KLM 852, are you with me on frequency?
Captain approach, Scandinavian 293, with you passing 3,000 feet.
Scandinavian 293, go after, climb flight level 190.
By the way, we are not... we're doing left turns, by the way.
Flight level 190, direct Nopo, Scandinavian 293.
And Copenhagen approach for Nordic 962 Alpha.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I get confused with my own call sign here. Confirm we are cleared into the hold at Rossby.
That is correct. You are cleared to enter hold at Rossby as published, and you can now descend and maintain flight level 180 on the hold.
Okay, we're descending down to flight level 180 in the hold, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Lufthansa 2 Bravo Lima, contact final 120.2 with a call sign only, good evening.
Final 120.2, call sign only, Lufthansa 2 Bravo Lima, bye-bye.
Regular 3513, descend 5,000 feet, 289.
5,000 feet and QNH 9999. Red no 2
KLM 852.
So we're reducing the speed now, but I clicked Alt Intervene because we need to descend anyway.
Flight level 200.
KLM 852, good evening, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, KLM 852.
Nordic 950, contact final 120.2 with a call sign only.
120, decimal 2 call sign only, 950, good.
Scandinavian 1216, turn left.
I've never entered the EFC time, so actually he just 21135, so I'll take 2115, 211.
Nordic 962, you can now cancel the hold and turn left direct Trano, Tango November Oscar.
I don't know if they
Roger, direct Tango November Oscar.
hold the whale 1 plus, I have no idea what that is. Did I enter the test B3 Charlie, by the way? I think so.
Right now 3513, turn right direct Charlie Hotel 6.
Yeah, 3 Charlie, okay, perfect.
Right, Charlie Hotel 6, on the red nose, 35.
We do like Ryanair style. Put the range rings in. I just like that. Hi Martin, welcome to the stream. You're just in time for the landing coming in, so enjoy.
Hopman approach, good evening, giving Sierra Lima Bravo, passing level 212, descending level 180 inbound to Monarch, and vehicle permission in the onboard.
That is really sad here. Maybe the landing en route is different though. Interesting. So I have a landing dispatch and I have landing en route a VREF here. Auto brakes 1, 2, 3. We take auto brakes 2. Or actually, I want to get off quite quick, so we might take auto brake 3. Okay, auto brake 3. Non-normal condition. Nope. VREF at 4. Import the weather. Anti-ice off. Packs on. Landing flaps. We do the flaps 40 landing. Reverser config. All operating. Okay, so at least this is... Well, this is... The weight is still wrong. But I can change... I can change it here. Landing weight 59.724. Can change that here. 59.724. Okay.
220 Ryanair 438, descent 4,000 feet, speed 230 on conversion.
59.724. Packs off, anti-ice off, VREF 4. Non-normal condition none. Auto brakes, oops, auto brakes 3. Reverser config all operated. Import weather, okay. I need to enter the ICAO code, otherwise it doesn't get the weather. And then landing flaps 40.
Good evening.
So you really have to go to landing en route. But even then the weight is not correct, but at least the VREF is better. And landing ref looks good, perfect. I like that. So the landing dispatch is not really good, I think, but landing en route is fine. So 139 as VREF, 139 as VREF is fine.
Descent flight level 50, QNH 999 and KLM 852.
Gross weight 59.8. Let's see.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, good evening, Monarch 3 Charlie for 22 left, descent 4.
139, yep, perfect. Okay, this fits. That fits.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, Monarch 3 Charlie, 22 left, 4,000 feet, QNH 9999.
Scandinavia 1216, contact final 120.2, cross Hannover.
102, Scandinavia 116, cross.
KLM 852, turn right, direct Charlie Hotel 631.
So I hope that
again for KLM 852.
gives us a further clearance now.
Turn right, direct Charlie Hotel 631.
Turn Charlie Hotel 631 KLM 852.
Vector 3513, speed 220. Vector 3513, speed 220.
Well, normally we should be able to...
Vector 3513, contact final 120.2.
120.2,
Wow, it tells me...
962, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 9999.
Roger, 912, 5,000 feet, 960,
Nordic 962 Alpha, cancel hold, proceed direct Tano, Tango November Oscar, descent flight level 130.
Descending down 130, cancel the hold, and direct Toronto for Nordic 962 Alpha.
Postman 3314, climb now, flight level 190. Postman 3314, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb now, flight level 190, Postman 3314.
Fraction 300 Hotel, fuel cleared inbound Copenhagen, Airlock 2 Charlie for 22 left, descent flight level 80.
Descent level 80, cleared Airlock 2 Charlie for eine 22 left, fraction 300 Hotel.
Okay, so radio altimeter for the ILS is 200. Let's say let's set this
KLM 852, speed 230 on conversion speed.
200.
Speed 230, KLM 852.
And forecast, I set the transition level
Nordic 963, you are leaving my airspace.
to 059. Why do I do that? Because if I get a clearance down to descend to flight level 60, then I will always have the flashing light here stand at local pressure, and to avoid this I just set it a little bit down below. I mean, I will not receive a clearance to descend flight level 59 or altitude 5,900. So
Red 3254, good evening, climb now flight level 190.
Climb now flight level 190, Red 3254.
KLM 852, descend 4,000.
so next frequency, if he stays online, will be 120.2. So we can set that already.
Berlin 1789, requesting descent.
Berlin 1789, good evening, Monarch 3 Charlie for 22 left, descend flight level 907.
Descend flight level 90, Berlin 1789.
And confirm the arrival route Monarch 3 Charlie.
Sorry, Monarch 3 Charlie arrival. Berlin 1789.
Berlin 1789, thank you. Proceed now direct to Nexo.
It feels a long time to go until Copenhagen. Actually, it isn't. 21:39.
Contact final 120.
So just 20 minutes to go, but it feels like forever. Time to turn on the seatbelts again. Local lights can be turned on as well.
Nordic 3233, descend flight level 100.
Descend 100, Nordic 3233.
Nordic 962 Alpha, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Nordic 962 Alpha. I really don't like the call sign with the Alpha behind there. It's really annoying. Oh, Alex, okay. Okay, the hero progression can be explained by the spirit of today. I learned something. Basically, the progression is when you start with one pack of skills in order to position. Oh, I see. I've found that many streamers who want to look like a boss don't understand this concept. I see. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, maybe I should also do, like, you know, some more videos or some tutorials and stuff. But
220 KLM 852.
Nordic 962, descend 4,000.
yeah, true. With the power approach, absolutely true.
Traction 300, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 999.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 999, fraction 300.
Your Wingstein Lima Bravo, contact final 120.2.
Yeah, well, that's not a very good example for me, because he's doing, you know, land the 747 in Sabah, for example. But I understand what you mean.
Maintain 250. KLM 852, contact final 120.2, but the call sign only for lifting.
Yeah, that's true.
Copenhagen, very good evening, fraction 3 on Charlie, descending 5,000 feet.
Yeah, that's true. The streamers, the viewers should learn as well.
Contact final 120.2.
Contact final 120.2 KLM.
Oh well, for me, if I look a pilot who can land in, I don't know, Paro or Innsbruck, and it looks great, it looks professional, for me personally, that's enough. But I totally understand your point. Absolutely understand your point there. And I think that's the problem for most of the people. So that viewers, like, you know, expect some entertainment, of course. And down to 5,000 feet, QNH 999, Nordic 962 Alpha. I think that people like me who just, you know, who just want to have it as realistic as possible, I think they are very rare, actually. So, yeah.
Charlie
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand.
QNH 999.
Totally.
Descent 5000 and QNH 999 fraction 1 Charlie.
I hate it that OBS is doing the stream so dark, but if I lighten it up, you lose maybe.
Descent 4000 feet, fraction 30 hotel. Nordic 3233, descent 5000 feet, QNH 999.
I just put in some more contrast.
QNH 999, Nordic 3233. Rate note 54 Charlie Alpha, climb now, flight level 190. Climb 190, Alpha Alpha.
Just leave it like this, maybe. It's not really better though, but...
Airplane 1789, descend to 4000 feet, QNH 999.
Descend to 4000 feet, QNH 999, Airplane 1789.
Nordic 3233, after Charlie Hotel 632, maintain present
Lights
heading.
on.
After Shutdown Hotel 632, present heading, Nordic 3233.
We can select standard pressure here. 999. It's also the same as in Bergen.
Scandinavian 4 kilo and descend to 5000 feet, QNH 999.
It's a fairly slow descent here with only 1000 feet. Interesting that I have the logo lights on, but I don't have any logo. So actually, I don't need it.
120.2, call sign only, fraction 30 hotel. Thank you, bye-bye.
Actually, I could go a little faster than 240 here. Let's make it 247. I don't want to go exactly 250 because then there might be just a slight wind change and I exceed it. So.
Thank you very much. Good day.
Fraction 31 Charlie, descend 4000.
Descend 4000, fraction 2 and Charlie.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike.
Okay, and what I should have done already, should set the ILS stuff up, 109.5, 10950, course is 217.
Nordic 3233, turn left heading 160, descend 4000, speed 220.
Left heading 160, descend 3000, speed 220, red nose, correction, Nordic 3236.
Scandinavian 4 kilo Alpha, set squawk 2033.
Squawk 2033, Scandinavian
217, set 109.5, 109.5 set on both sides, and for situational awareness,
call sign only, have a good evening, bye bye. Nordic 3233, speed 200.
how can I set a VOR?
200, 3233.
Like if I want to set
962 Alpha, descend 4000, speed 220.
descent 4000 feet and speed 220, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Red nose 54 Charlie Alpha, monitor Unicom 122, decimal, good evening.
Unicom, red nose 54 Charlie Alpha.
So if I want to set
Airplane 1789 at descent 4000.
I want to set a VOR on, like for situational awareness over here.
Speed 230 on conversion.
No, that's test. GLS.
Nordic 3233, you can now turn left and
Like if I do that in the activation, it finds it,
Nordic 3233.
but then I don't have the RLS, so of course I don't want to do that. That's weird, actually.
120.2, confounding fraction 3, correction.
Speed break out here because we can't reach 220 knots.
1789, turn right heading 030.
And just because I want to do it,
030, Bergen 1789.
Okay, so landing lights are on. Auto thrust off.
3233, contact final 120.2 with the call sign only, good evening.
120.2, call sign only, Nordic 3233, good afternoon.
Autopilot off. Manual flight. I don't think people are looking for some particular entertainment. I think people are looking for good positive feelings, impressions, emotions. It doesn't matter what. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Example, you haven't streamed for a long and have your nice voice is enough for me right now, but it will become not enough soon. So I totally understand. Okay. Okay, speed brake out again. I can't get speed down. I think it's good when you understand other people are not really different, they're the same. The difference is what creates those feelings. True, yeah. Yeah, I totally understand. Raise the nose a little bit. Because we're getting close to 4,000 feet. Speed brake in. Auto brake level 3.
Bergen 1789, contact final 120.2 with the call sign only. Good evening.
120.2, call sign only, Bergen 1789.
Scandinavia 962 Alpha, thank you very much for your help this evening. You can now contact final 120.2 with the call sign only. Good evening.
120.2 for Nordic 962 Alpha. Thank you. I didn't do much there. You did more. Thank you.
Welcome, bye-bye.
485 Nordic 3233.
201 Delta Mike, left heading 250, cleared ILS, 2 to left.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, left heading 250, cleared ILS, 22 left.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, descend now to 3,000 feet, further with decline.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, 3,000 feet.
Bergen 1789. Bergen 1789, hello.
Copenhagen final, hello. Nordic 962 Alpha.
962 Alpha, hello. Fraction 31 Charlie to left heading 360.
Left heading 360, fraction.
There are a lot of lights there. A lot of lights in the approach here.
Nordic 962, contact tower 1181.
118.
Fraction 300 hotel, tower 1181.
Over the tower from 1181, fraction 30 hotel. Thank you, bye-bye.
Nordic 3233, turn right heading 190, clear ILS, 2 to left.
1181.
Right heading 190, clear ILS to the
Speed
left.
220 is set.
Fraction 31 Charlie, speed 200.
Speed 200, fraction 21 Charlie.
Fraction 31 Charlie, descend to 3,000.
Just on 3,000 feet, fraction 31 Charlie. Castle final, Scandinavian, Kilo 4 Alpha.
I'm sorry guys, I'm flying manually right now, so I can't really have a look on the chat. I hope that's fine for you.
Fraction 31 Charlie to left heading 250, cleared ILS runway 2 to left.
Left 250 degrees and cleared ILS 2 to left, fraction 31 Charlie.
Bergen 1789, turn left heading
And I have to leave the aircraft flying alone for a second because I want to start my
962 Alpha, speed 180 knots.
speed 180 knots, Nordic 962 Alpha. Just need to retrim the aircraft here. And
1 Delta Mike, continue approach, speed 160 until 4 miles final.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, 160 until 4.
Nordic 3233, speed 180.
180, 3233.
Bergen 1789, descend 3,000.
Descend 3000, Bergen 1789.
flaps 1.
Bergen 1789, turn further left heading 300.
Or actually we can set like flaps 5 already.
Bergen 1789.
Nordic 962 Alpha, descend to 3,000, keep the heading.
Keep the heading and down 3000, Nordic 962 Alpha.
With the 1 Delta Mike, contact tower 1181, maintain the speed until 4 miles final.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, tower 118.1, speed until 4 miles final.
Nordic 3233, speed 160 till 4 miles final, contact Castle Tower 1181. 160 until 4 and Tower 1181.
No.
Nordic 3233,
Oh, come on. I was just out of the sim here.
happening 1789, turn left heading 250, cleared ILS runway 22 left.
Cleared ILS 23 left, please repeat that.
250.
250.
I wanted to descend, come on.
Fraction 31 Charlie, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, traction 2 on Charlie.
Happening 1789, reduce speed to 180.
It's confusing that I didn't set...
180 knots, Bergen 1789.
Nordic 962 Alpha, turn right heading 120.
Right heading 120 Nordic 962 Alpha.
Scandinavian 4 Kilo Alpha, reduce your speed to 180 please.
Speed 180, Scandinavian 4 Alpha.
Nordic 962 Alpha, further right heading disregard.
Okay, disregard.
Fraction 31 Charlie, speed 180.
180 knots, fraction 2 on Charlie.
Actually make that 160 knots, maintain until 4 miles final.
160 until 4, fraction 2 on Charlie.
Get VNAV and LNAV off. 3000, 180 knots.
Fraction 31 Charlie, contact Tower 1181, bye-bye.
Tower 118.
There's an aircraft here on the left. Need a little bit more speed.
Scandinavian 4 Kilo Alpha, descend 3000.
Descent to 3000, Scandinavian Kilo 5.
Why am I losing speed?
Happening 1789, speed 160 until 4 miles final, contact Castle Tower 118.1.
11.1, 118.1, 140 until 4 miles final.
It was 160 until 4 miles final.
Sorry, 160 until 4 miles final. Bergen 1789, thank you very much.
Nordic 962 Alpha, right heading 190, cleared ILS 22 left.
Cleared ILS 22 left, right heading 190, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Scandinavian Kilo 4 Alpha, are you maintaining 180?
Decelerating, Scandinavian Kilo 5.
I can't have a look on the heading
You
and
better
on the...
accelerate fast down to 160 now.
Roger.
Castle final, easy 2211.
Easy 2211, final hello, you can start to reduce your speed now to make that 200 knots.
Descending 200 knots, easy 2211.
Scandinavian Kilo 4 Alpha, if you can get the
On
speed
the
down
speed
and
brake.
keep it, then you can fly Adobe, Lamox and then the ILS 22 left.
Adobe, Lennox.
Runway is in sight.
Scandinavian Kilo 5.
We can go visual.
2211, we clear direct Adobe.
Direct Adobe, easy 2211.
Yeah, it's not easy because it would be easy with
Scandinavian Kilo 4 Alpha, you can get back up to 180 knots if you like.
with Airbus,
180.
but it is absolutely not easy with Boeing because you know you have to stabilize the aircraft yourself.
Alpha, speed 160 till 4 miles final, contact Tower 1181.
1181 and speed 160 until 4, Nordic 962 Alpha.
Scandinavian Kilo 4 Alpha, maintain 180 until Lamox after.
Just taxi.
30 Juliet, stand by. Fraction 300 Hotel, hold short of Foxtrot.
Holding short of Foxtrot, fraction 30 Hotel.
30 Hotel, you can continue after the Scandinavian A220 passes right to left.
Yeah, I do work with trim, but in a turn,
Scandinavian right to left, fraction 30 Hotel.
but the turn works different.
1 Delta Mike, taxi Bravo, Christian Bravo, Zulu, hold short of Delta.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, taxi via Bravo and Zulu, hold short of Delta.
And Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, you can cross runway 12.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, cross runway 12.
Okay, 18 X-ray, continue Alpha, holding point Alpha 122 to right, cross 12.
I'm getting a little bit low here.
And cross runway 12, get him on the taxi. Yeah, Berlin was inbound, 22 left.
Challenger 650 coming from right to left. Christian left to right.
Fraction 31 Charlie, Boston.
31 Charlie, hello, continue approach 2 to left.
Clear 2 to left, 31 Charlie.
Nordic 962, holding short Zulu. First Condor 30 Juliet, taxi Romeo, Yankee Foxtrot, hold short 12. Romeo, Yankee Foxtrot, hold short 12, Condor 30 Juliet.
Copenhagen Tower, very good evening. Nordic 962 Alpha on the ILS to left.
First fraction 31 Charlie, winds 170 degrees, 7 knots, 2 to left, clear to land.
2 to left, clear to land, and happy birthday in 2 hours, fraction 2 and Charlie.
Thanks, boss. Scandinavian 9er, Christian Nordic 962, continue taxi Bravo, hold short of Victor. Continue Bravo to hold short Victor 962. And Nordic 962 Alpha Tower, good evening, continue approach due to left. Break, Berlin 1789er Tower, good evening, continue approach due to left. Continue approach to left.
Yeah, and if you turn and you set the heading,
753, continue via
that's
Alpha, holding point Alpha.
that's the point where it gets difficult.
Alpha, and the holding point Alpha 1 to right,
We have 18 knots headwind.
593 after departure, Unicom 122 decimal 8, winds 170 degrees, 7 knots, 2 to right, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, we were basically the last aircraft coming in here.
Departure, Unicom, 593. Got 1 X-ray behind, departing traffic, line of way 2 to right behind. Line of way to the right behind, departing traffic behind to 1 X-ray. Flap 305, taxi. Flap 305, taxi for now, Whiskey, hold short Sierra. Whiskey, hold short Sierra is up 305.
Okay, landing checklist.
Nordic 962 after the Condor passes right to left, continue taxi Romeo, stand Delta 1.
Landing checklist. Go around altitude is set 3,000 feet. Speed brake is on, green light. Get down.
Continue discard.
Flaps 15.
Easy, 58 Hotel November, Foxtrot 4, ready, push to start.
Get down 3 green, holding at flaps.
Traffic behind passes, push and start approved, QNH 999.
Any release point in particular, and after the traffic, 999, easy 58 Hotel November.
No release point, just face the west.
Roger that.
Maximum 2 Charlie, holding short 30. Center winds 170 degrees, 7 knots, 2 to left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 22 left.
Condor 30 Juliet, continue Foxtrot Alpha, holding point Alpha 12 to right, cross 12.
Flaps 20, flap 30.
Continue Foxtrot
And we go down to final approach speed.
Action 31 Charlie, you can turn left on runway 30, all the way to the end, Kilo 1, Alpha 34. 30 Kilo 1 Alpha 34, action 31 Charlie, thanks. Nordic 3233, you can taxi Bravo, Romeo
1000, stable.
Stand Delta 2.
Oh, Bravo Romeo to stand Delta 2, thank you, Nordic 3233, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Tower Copenhagen Tower, good evening, Scandinavian 2 to Bravo 73, requesting clearance to float wind, please, Kate Alpha 11, type Bravo 73.
Shenix 340, I'll be closing shortly, you can take and monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8.
122 decimal 8, Chinese over there.
Sorry. And that's going 4 Kilo Alpha, I'll be closing shortly as well, I see you're on approach, so you can continue approach, question 122 decimal 8.
Continuing on 122 decimal 8, thank you, Scandinavian Kilo Alpha.
Nordic 962 Alpha, winds 170 degrees, 7 knots, 2 to left, clear to land.
Clear land to the left, Nordic 962 Alpha.
18 X-ray after departure, question 122 decimal 8, winds 170 degrees, 7 knots, 2 to right, cleared for takeoff.
Please take over runway 2 to right and after departure 122 decimal 8, take a moment to X-ray, right.
Flaps 40 green lights.
You can continue via Zulu.
Clear to land, all lights on.
And Alpha 17.
Landing.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike, Zulu, Mike, Yankee, Alpha 17.
Scamming 753, you can coordinate your departure now. Christian, we closed shortly, so you can coordinate your departure on 122 decimal 8.
Coordinating traffic, take off on the 122 decimal 8. Bye-bye, thanks.
Condor 30 Juliet, same for you, closing shortly, so you can Christian coordinate your departure on 122 decimal 8.
Reverse green. Decel. Oh, decel, it was an Airbus call out.
305, sorry about that one, so you can continue your taxi on Unicom 122 decimal 8.
60 knots, reverses off. Manual braking.
Good night, see you.
Yeah, good night and happy birthday from Nordic 9612. Runway vacated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service, Lufthansa 1 Delta Mike.
Thanks, yeah.
And happy birthday, you in San Bravo.
Flaps up.
Lima Bravo, thanks.
Flaps up. We can start a chrono, 3 minutes, and then we can solo taxi. Left side is clear, right side is clear. No, we just keep on taxiing on the taxiway here. Yeah, if I concentrate on the landing, that's not a big deal, but if I need to set headings and altitudes while I'm turning and flying, that is basically not really possible. And you will see I'm taxiing off the taxi line here.
Copenhagen Airways, the 2211 and final 28, 22 left.
Tower is closed. So, okay, electronic flight bag, we go on charts, pin charts, airport.
Copenhagen traffic, Sharp 305, crossing runway 12 up Delta.
And it's loading and loading and loading.
Classic traffic, 120 short line, runway 22 right.
By the way, we can set the T cars to standby, or actually only to off. Terrain and T cars off. Does it? No. Oh god. Okay, airport. There we go. We zoom in. Oh, damn it. I forgot to record. I started the recorder tool, like I opened the program, but I didn't start it. Good job, Dennis. Beautiful, beautiful job. Okay, I have no idea where Nordic is parked, but yeah, we will see.
Classic traffic, 120 we get takeoff 22 right.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. That is actually true, yeah. Copenhagen traffic, Nordic 962 Alpha is crossing runway 12. I have the strobe light still on, you can see the runway is clear. Left side is also clear. I leave the strobe lights on here. And I just have a look where the other Nordic is.
Copenhagen traffic, Sharp 305, following short Alpha 1 right.
Can't see him though. Okay, so nope. Beacon light stays on. And Copenhagen traffic, Nordic 562 Alpha is taxiing to stand Alpha 19 via Yankee and Lima. Oh no, Alpha 1, okay, so then we go to Alpha 21. APIS system activated at the requested parking. Okay, whatever this means, but fine with that. Center bombs off, lights off. Ignition is off. Well, I forgot to set that. We keep the landing lights off. I think for it's harder than it was for me because you use head tracker since it's harder to aim. Yeah, it is definitely harder to aim at the... Evacuated? He did evacuate on 2 left. I think he means vacated, but yeah, evacuated is quite nice. 4 minutes already. So we can shut down engine number 2, shut down engine number 2, confirmed, engine number 2, shut off. Turn on the second APU, like the right hand APU, and turn off bleed, turn off the, or actually we can leave the second pack on. I don't understand why they cannot manage to show where that I'm taxiing here. Don't understand. Like they cannot show my aircraft on the on the ground chart. That's weird. Oh, here's Alpha 14. Hydraulic, yep, of course.
EC5 hit on November, taxiing 22 right via Whiskey, Romeo right on Gun King, Cessna Delta.
I was watching at Sim Toolkit Pro because it says taxi out, but I'm actually taxiing in. So where's Alpha 21? Alpha 21 is over here.
Thanks for giving way, mate. Scandinavian Kilo 5.
Yeah, no problem.
Taxi lights off. So where do I have to park? What is APIS? APIS. I don't see anything here.
Crossing runway 12, Scandinavian Kilo 5.
Oh, I now know what you mean. This one here. I know what you mean. This one here. I have no idea. So let's just taxi a little bit further. Okay. Set the brake. Turn on the left APU. Number 2 shut down. And we get off the frequency. Anti-collision lights off. Seatbelts off. Voice recorder on. Pack off. And request deboarding. We can set the wheel chocks here as well. And as we are parked now, we can request... Cannot request GPU while deboarding. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so I don't know why Sim Toolkit messed up again. I thought that the predictions on Twitch worked today, but apparently apparently it didn't. So apparently I did never land. maybe SimToolkit Pro lost the connection. Anyways, yeah, that was it for today. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next stream. As usual, I don't know when it is. And there's a KLM pushing back. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I did enjoy it. Overall, I have to say the tablet, well, for the time they took to develop it, I mean, it's free. It's not really free because I paid it when I bought the aircraft, so I'm a little bit disappointed, I have to admit. I'm really happy about the performance tool, but as we could saw the landing dispatch, I mean, either I understand it wrong or it's not working. Same as the landing en route, the weight is definitely not correct, and it's not the same as what I entered here. So yeah, overall I actually really expected more. We had the problem here with the charts, with the zooming map, with the crash to desktop, which is probably a problem of the map here. I will not test it out again. And yeah, so overall I have to say I'm disappointed, but on the other hand I'm really happy that it's finally out, and we have a performance tool, especially for the CELTAM, and yeah, because this is basically the most important we had been missing. For the future, I hope that there is an update coming in which lets you plan like intersection takeoff, like where you can enter the runway length, because this is not possible for the current moment. You cannot move something here. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.